Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Just got back from the forge. Thanks Andrew for letting me come over. I had a fantastic day. Really enjoyed myself. I was really looking forward to it last night. As I said to you today, I had trouble sleeping. Yeah. Anyway, had a fantastic day. Very, very productive and achieved some excellent results. First things first, got a flatter. Finally got myself a flatter. So this is for flattening work. Every blacksmith needs one, and Andrew, this is the one we made over at my mate's place with the big press, power hammer and press. Andrew has been working on it. I didn't do much. I pressed it out, helped press them all out. Anyway, Andrew did most of the work, and thank you so much, mate. Handled it, and basically it's a strike tool, so you put it on your work and hit it with a hammer, and it flattens things out. So that's why it's called a flatter. Fantastic. Very, very appreciative of it, and fantastic work. So yeah, very, very good. Really happy with it. My big chopper. So I paracord wrapped the handle. Turned out really nice. I'm really happy with that. Put it on the grinder. 600 grit. Cleaned it up a bit. There's still a bit of scale on it, so yeah, I'm going to have to get that off it. A bit of scale on it. Cleaned up the grinds a bit more. Got it reasonably sharp on the grinder just with 600 grit, and then wire wheeled it. Pretty happy with the way it turned out overall. So yeah, it's going to be a formidable piece. Lessons learned. Don't like big choppers, don't like making knives, but yeah, I'm a blacksmith, I'm not a knife maker, so yeah, it's got a little bow in it. It's not much, but I can see it. There's a little bow here. That's just because I can't get even heat. It got a pretty good heat and quench and tempered and everything, and it's pretty darn hard, and it turned out nice, but yeah, I prefer making blacksmith stuff rather than knives. So yeah, like that's my thinking. But I've got a few knife projects. I'm going to get a few done, but I prefer hitting things with hammers rather than grinding. And knife making is 90% grind work, and if you're lucky, 10% hammer work. So that's why I say I don't like making knives. So yeah, I prefer swinging a hammer. So yeah, that's my thinking. So yeah, if you want to do knife making, all the power to you. Yeah, I just can't do it myself. So I find it boring. So yeah. My axe. I am having some major problems with my touch mark. Wouldn't you believe someone's starting a bloody whippersnapper? Anyway, yeah, I'm having troubles with it. I'm going to have to learn how to use it. Anyway, I flattened it all out, got all the squish marks from the press, so it's all pretty good. I'm going to have to learn how to use my touch mark. Got my O really good, but I'm going to have to, now all I'm going to have to do is grind the M or the W, whatever that is, off that, clean that up, clean all this stuff up, hammer that, because this is going to be basically a blunt and spike, and grind it all up, and she'd be done. Have a look at these. Cobra to replace the one I broke. Bloody happy with the way that turned out. It turned out really, really nice. I am very, very pleased with the way that turned out. Got no more files, no more round files. I got one dirty big thick one. It's a half-inch round. It's a lot thicker than this, so I could make a big anaconda, but yeah, I'm not going to. But anyway, yeah, that's I think it's pretty good. It turned out really nice. I actually got my O on there. I flattened it. Andrew said, why don't you get a flat punch, flatten it out and put your O on it, which I did. I got the really nice flare. The head's a little bit, it was actually a lot longer than that. I ground it back down, but I could have shaped it a little bit better. The eyes turned out not too bad. I'm starting to get the eyes all right. I actually centre punched where they're supposed to be and then put them in, but they turned out pretty darn good. They're almost even. Yeah, overall I am very happy. It sits pretty straight. It's almost flat. Doesn't touch here, which is pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Sparks effortlessly. Shower sparks. I always grind the sparks off, the teeth off there, but I leave the teeth because it looks like scales. Fair enough, it does leave fracture points, but that's the risk I take. This has been annealed. I have softened this area. I put it in water up to there and then licked this with the propane torch. I am going to do that again. I'll put it up into water and now it will have a blue mark all over here. So this will be annealed, but hopefully I won't drop it. This was a Nicholson file. Nicholson USA file. It was 16 inches long. There it was there. I wanted to make the best example of a single curl colonial that I could, and I think I achieved it. This is the best one to date I've made. It's a Nicholson USA, made in the USA Nicholson file. Flat bastard file. It's a big striker. There are no hammer marks at all here. The curl is very graceful, nice and curled here. I think it's one of the best I've done. Everything's clean, nice round all the way around here. It's nice and rounded over here. I didn't clean up in here as far as softening those edges, but I did on the outside here. Everything about it. I didn't drop this in. Andrew said, why don't you leave it there? It looks really good, and I agreed with him. I just noticed there the curl is a little bit, I did hammer it flat, straight. Everything's in plane. It's all in good plane and everything. Like it's all hammered flat, but yeah, the curl's a little bit skew, but it's pretty darn close to being good. But if you notice, it locks, your finger locks in like that. Shower sparks. Extremely happy with that. That's about the best work I can do as far as it goes. It's yeah, fantastic. Let's get number. Just a bug crawling around. Can't make strikers without getting scared the crap out of me, a bug crawling around. Where is it? Oh, there it is. What have we got? Nice. Can't argue with those results. First strike catch on the first ever strike of it on char cloth. And this one, Cobra. Fits in your hand so well. Let's see if I can do it with this one. No. Falling all over it. About 30 strikes. Worked well. No dramas. Yeah, so I am extremely happy with the way those two turned out. Fantastic. So yeah, hopefully I won't drop this one. But anyway, yeah. And this one, yeah, just, it was a perfect storm. Just turned out really well. Everything's fantastic. And that's the other one of it, part of it. So that's where it was. So yeah, it was a damn big file anyway. Nice big thick strike face. Here's a good look around it. It's my type of striker. And the Cobra. Anyway, again, yeah, thanks Andrew for letting me come over. Yeah, had a fantastic day. We're probably not going to get that many more in. It was yeah, 32 degrees in the forge today at the forge, so yeah, it's starting to get pretty hot. And yeah, it's only going to get hotter. So yeah, it's we're not going to get that many more sessions in before it just becomes too uncomfortable. So yeah, we'll probably only get, I don't know, a couple more sessions in before we end up giving it up for until after Christmas. So yeah, but we'll go from there. We'll just play it by ear and we'll see how we go. But as I said, I'm not going to take on any more. I sent that axe sheep to Station Cook. I've got delivery notifications, so yeah, all good for that. It turned up at his place today. As I said, I'm not going to take on any more stuff for a little while. I'm going to concentrate on doing stuff for myself, and then yeah, maybe next year sometime I might do some stuff for other people, but yeah, at the moment I'm going to concentrate on doing stuff for myself, and a bit of more blacksmith and stuff, and yeah, just have some fun doing blacksmithy stuff, and we'll see how we go. But anyway, that's what I got done at Forge today. Thanks for watching.